Hi and welcome to Web Manuals Tutorials. In this video, I will be showing you what's new in the editor in Web Manuals version 8. From the Admin dashboard, go to Documents and Manage Documents. Just as in version 7, Manage Documents provides access to your documents stored within Web Manuals. Each document is stored in one or multiple categories. The document categories are displayed here on the left. Simply expand your categories with this arrow to view your subcategories. Click here on the Overflow menu to add or edit a subcategory. This number indicates the total amount of documents in a category and includes the number of documents in a subcategory. Select a category to display its documents. You can sort by descending or ascending order, or filter your manuals here. Here in the Overflow menu, you can copy and archive a manual. Adding a new category or document can now be done here. Click on a document to enter the editor mode. To hide the blue menu on the left, click here on the crown. Here at the top, we have a new layout for the life cycle of the manual. Under Monitor, we have grouped everything that is relevant for monitoring your manuals. You can see and add tasks. You can view reader, reviewer, and editor comments here. You can monitor compliance connections and cross-references. Under Author, we have grouped everything that is relevant for editing your manual. Here we have the page structure. You can add a new page here in the Overflow menu and add a new chapter here. By clicking on this arrow, you can expand your entire page structure. We have made moving pages and chapters a lot easier, and all changes will only be applied after pressing Save. For the experienced user, we have added a way to quickly add or remove pages. Simply hold Shift and left-click to archive or delete a page, or click Ctrl and left-click to add a page. You have the table of contents, including the expand arrow. And something new we have added is the latest edits, which shows the list of all the latest edits that have been made in the document. Expanding any of these items will clearly show what has been changed and by whom. Review, Publish, and Control remain the same as before, but just with a different layout. Please notice that now you prepare a new revision here in the top left-hand corner. This way you can always see what the next revision is defined as. Remember that to prepare a new revision, your pending changes must be saved. Here under the Settings icon, you will see that this contains everything that previously existed in Settings. Importing a document, HTML file, or copy from a manual can be done here. Export allows you to export to PDF or Word, and this is where you can find all generated PDF files. Furthermore, we find the similar settings we had in version 7, such as Revision Archive, Distribution Categories, Abbreviations, and the General Settings. Please note that the old change log has changed to audit log and now contains a much better listing of information. To navigate the workflow of a page, drafting, accepting, and rejecting a page can now be done here, as well as viewing the review log. The review log will contain all the workflow changes applied to a page. All changes regarding the appearance of your manual have been grouped under this icon. You can change the layout, turn header and footer on and off, change the design, the structure, apply page labels, and even upload an image that can represent the background of the page. Adding a module to a page has also been greatly simplified. You no longer need to drag and drop the module. It can now be done by a simple click. As before, modules automatically update according to the changes you make in the document. Another new feature we have added is the info icon. Latest Edits shows the list of all the most recent edits made on a page. By clicking on an edit, you can see what change has been made and compare the changes with the old revision. By clicking on the delta sign, you can see the difference between the new section and the old section. Page history shows how the page looked in each revision of the document and displays information on each revision on the right. You can select which revision you would like to see the page in by selecting the revision name in the filter on the top of the window. And finally, Advanced Information provides you the iOS deep link, the support information such as page ID, the date the page was added, and the page URL. All information can be copied to your clipboard by clicking on the page icon. We also have some new page settings here in the overflow menu. From here you can create compliance links to the active page, get a quick page overview, or access the entire table of contents, as well as search through a document. The new functions here are Pages by Status, which gives a full overview of the amount of the pages in each workflow step. And Pages by Warnings will give you a quick overview of which pages currently have a warning. The last item on the list ties into our new way of working in web manuals. You can now change multiple pages and items between saving. The Unsave Changes button shows what was changed since last saving. You can also switch to the reader mode here. Another great change we have made is the navigation bar, including the possibility to navigate through editor comments and change content. Simply click here on the delta icon. A long-awaited feature has been implemented. You can now scroll through your manual vertically. Adding a page to your manual is now effortless and can be done by simply clicking on this plus sign below a page. Handling content overflow has also been greatly simplified. Simply add a new page and click on this icon with the arrow, and the overflow content will be moved to the empty page or to the next page. Please note that the next page needs to be in draft for this to work. On the other side of the navigation bar, you can zoom out and view multiple pages at the same time, just like you can in the reader. The zoom function still keeps pages active, and you can work on them even when viewing multiple pages at the same time. You will find your page editing tools here at the top, just as in version 7. Our help guides have been moved here to the right side. And finally, as we mentioned before, another great feature in version 8 is that you can now bulk save your pages. The save and cancel buttons have been moved down here, and this number will indicate the number of changes you have made. If your browser crashes or you forget to save, the changes will still be pending when you go back to editing your manual. Thanks for watching, and see you soon for more Web Manuals tutorials.